Hello, welcome to the Scorpio solar eclipse, which is on October 25th. So this new moon in Scorpio, the new moon in Scorpio is at 2 degrees of Scorpio. So the sun had just entered into Scorpio. Every year when we have a new moon in Scorpio, it's the solar time. It's the time of the year where the universe wants us to ask ourselves, what is worth living for? And what is worth dying for. So there's an intensity, right? Go within, figure that out. Where's your passion? What do you feel passionate about life? What's meaningful for you? This particular year, it is a solar eclipse, so it magnifies that message. And this particular year, Venus is traveling with the sun. So we had a Sun-Venus conjunction that happened on October 22nd. It is a time of purification of our Venus side. What's the Venus side? What creates a beautiful life for us? What we value? What's important to us? That spills over into many areas of our life, not just relationships, although, of course, relationships are meaningful. And it's an inner purification. So not only do we have this solar eclipse with what am I living for? What's my passion? What's my purpose? It's intensified because Venus is there. And we can strip away anything that is not that important to get to the core. Relationships that have lived their purpose, they could be quote unquote eclipsed. Relationships that have meaning and value, the intensity and the connection can deepen. We also, so in astrology, okay, we have traditional rulers of the signs. Mars is the traditional ruler of Scorpio. You may have read that Pluto is the co-ruler. Pluto's now a dwarf planet. The outer planets past Saturn don't care so much about our human condition. They care more about our spiritual development, and hence, like what goes along with Uranus, expect the unexpected. It could be good, it could not be good. Uranus doesn't care, it just wants to shift and awaken us. While Mars, as the traditional ruler of Scorpio, let's take a look at how that is involved, because with this solar eclipse, Mars is in Gemini. It is about to go retrograde and spend many months in Gemini. Mars is action. Gemini is more than one path. Sometimes the paths are parallel. Sometimes there is this desire to find our twin, what will complete our mission, so to speak, with the Scorpio essence. And yet, Mars is still square Neptune, which can create an uncertainty. Uncertainty of what? Uncertainty of action. So the Scorpio solar eclipse, what is my passion? What is my mission? Venus is there. Yes, I can sense it. I can see what's really important to me, what is really core down my values and what will make my life beautiful. And go to Mars and Gemini. Well, I got all these ideas, but Neptune's there. But how can I make it happen? Neptune can fantasize. Neptune can idealize. But yet, how do you make it concrete? One way is to be able to journal things because of the Gemini aspect. Action through words, action through journaling, action through thoughts. With Neptune, creatively. And just see what evolves from it. That is also help from the universe because Mercury is in Libra and it's trine Mars. Trines are flow energy. So the energy of thoughts, the energy of journaling, the energy of writing can flow. You might have to go back and, well, this idea might be a little bit too Neptunian, too quote unquote unrealistic from Saturn's point of view, but it can create that. The other aspect that is significant with this solar eclipse is that Jupiter is now at 0 degrees of Aries. That is a world point. That is the 0 degrees of that mark the ingresses of spring, fall, summer, winter. They're considered very sensitive points, world points. It does mean that there can be a lot, not as if there's not already, but a lot that's happening in the world that that's very intense. That is because of the Scorpio. That also solidifies this feeling inside, this gut feeling inside, to hold dear to us and nurture that which we value most, because Venus is there. And Scorpio is also about trust. Can you trust your intuition? And learning to discern when the bells go off, what's real and what's not real. It's not the surface energy, like, oh, I don't know if I like that person, and then remembering, oh, they remind me of somebody that was not so nice to me when I was in junior high, right? It's like deeper than that, where that's that deep sense of intuitive knowing, intuitive knowledge. And for those of you who are interested, it is an excellent time to study any of the esoteric sciences, anything that deals with what is behind the scenes. And this is also because Mercury is vibrating with Pluto, considered the modern ruler of Scorpio. Mercury, Pluto is deep thinking, deep learning, or learning. It's also about discovery, and it's also about any type of research. So if there's something that you decide, this is what's really important for me, the Mercury Pluto will support you in finding the answers and research that goes along. Of course, it also goes along with trusting your intuition and trusting that inner sense of knowing what creates that sense of, this is why I want to get up in the morning. This is what makes my life filled with purpose and meaning. Thank you for watching. My name is Donna Page, and my website is Loving Light Astrologer.